She bragged about stealing my life, so I called the people who make lies disappear. When my sister Jenna laughed over pumpkin pie and boasted about using my identity to snag a six-figure loan, I smiled like a polite person and let the room settle into awkward chuckles. "Do something about it," Mum teased. "Or are you going to let her have all the fun?" I sipped my wine and said nothing. Earlier that week I'd seen unusual activity flagged under my file at work. I traced patterns, tried to shrug it off, but the breadcrumbs led to one bitter truth. Someone close had weaponized my name. I called my team. Not in the loud, dramatic way TV makes it sound. Quiet, precise. My manager at the bank's fraud division, a trusted private investigator friend, and a federal liaison I'd collaborated with before. That night I sat at the table, watching my sister preen under the glow of her own audacity. 3 days later, while Jenna posted selfies about finally getting the lifestyle I deserve, a black SUV rolled up my parents' drive. The FBI was knocking at our door. The blood drained from her face when agents filled the living room. Mum's laughter dissolved into a trembling, "What is happening?" Jenna's bravado crumpled into sputters. The agents didn't shout. They showed paperwork, wire transfers, forged signatures, shell companies. A paper trail Jenna's bravado had never considered. My sister's face changed scene by scene, from smug to stunned to pleading. She begged for mercy. I let the legal process do the talking. Then came the twist nobody expected. Once the agents started tracing the accounts deeper, they found something much uglier than Jenna's loan. A network. Jenna had been a small player in a larger mortgage and loan ring targeting immigrants and retirees, laundering money through fake storefronts and sympathetic relatives. And my dear, laughing mother? She had been collecting cash envelopes as help for Jenna's business. Jenna's arrogance had burned through protective layers. Mom's amused shrug at the table was now evidence on record. The house that once smelled of roast turkey filled with tense whispers and official voices. I sat very still and watched as the family I thought I knew rearranged itself into defendants and witnesses. It hurt. It was brutal. But I had a line I refused to let anyone cross. My name. My identity. Jenna thought she could joke about it at dinner. She didn't count on someone at the table who knew how to make lies unspool. When the agents led Jenna away, I felt no triumph, only the cold clarity of consequence. If you like justice that arrives quietly, professionally, and with teeth, subscribe. I share true tales of betrayal, clever comebacks, and the moments ordinary people turn into unstoppable forces. Subscribe now and hit the bell, because the next story proves that sometimes the person who looks the least dangerous is the one you absolutely don't want to cross.